Good morning, this is Jeff Arcos. Welcome again to the daily webinar. Today we are 6th of November 2019. Remind you this webinar is not meant to be a financial advice. This is only an education presentation. Please consider the term and condition before you continue. Same when you receive this recording. As well, thank God for another day into my life, and I pray that, blessings today. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, let's go quickly. We got a New Zealand scenario today and unemployment, so that was already done. And then it's a quite quiet for the morning. Then we have not really much through the midnight. All right, so let's have a look what we have for today. What happened here? Which one I want? I closed my platform. All right, so got this one here, and today the Australia is on the top. Swiss is getting weak, and the euro is there. So let's look how the Australia has been performing ever since from there. So we have a clear idea that Australia since the 28th of October is been, picking up from that moment. So this trend is a continuous trend that is being 29th of October actually has been going. The Swiss it says is weak, so we're looking now. This weakness does not agree with the strength that we see over here. You see that the only problem in here is we see the strength of only the today, but we don't know what happened in the past. So that was the reason I made this one, because if if here we see the Swiss yesterday was strong, as you see, so it was strong, so it does agree with that one over there. So yeah, so that's it. So Swiss is strong, the euro is weak. So let's have a look. The euro is weak and definitely is being weak for quite a while. And then the pound, the yen, the New Zealand side is weak too. And yeah, this one is really not going much. Today it is strong according to here. And the yen says it's a bit mildest weak, and there it is. So still playing here at the bottom of this there. The pound says strong, and the pound has actually today at one index down. It's been for quite long in the top, so maybe it's time to come down from there. Canadian strong, and doesn't show any strong. Canadian is being a bit weaker from the and US is strong. Well, that's definitely turning around now, so we'll see. Okay, so we got that one. We got back this one. So in today it says Australian is strong, so we just need to look. So Australia and Euro Australia would be the first one, and that it is. So look at how much mess really is this one. This is Pound Australia, by the way. We're looking for the Euro Australia, and that it is. Yeah, it's been very volatile since the break, and yeah, that's only it's too late to catch up this trend. I think in the Euro Australia still into that trade, so I haven't really touched it. Um, yeah, so since the break, that was my first try. Fortunately, got a stop out. The second try was over there, and then never since. Now it's yeah, it's gone from there. So so yeah, so there we are. So new opportunities would be on the yellow side, but at the moment it's not today. All right. Australia, New Zealand, Australian yen, according to our table. And the same is this is been yeah, this is big pullbacks, and it's not really, you know, going sort of kind of normal. So that was actually not a big pullback. So from here I got to stop out and have it re-enter. So yeah, that's one of the difficult ones at the moment. So we'll see. Um, then Australia and US. So the same, we are over here. You know, another cool way as well that you can, you know, do very quickly this is that if, for example, you know, we are over here, and we're just hunting for this, you know, yellow opportunities like that. First of all, if we put the dollar has no opportunity today whatsoever. It's just, you know, going going up. The euro yellow, the pound is in the yellow. Australia is maybe nothing really. This will continue. One of the things I like the ADX is, you know, sort of kind of when the market is trending, it it just follow the retracements for trade. Um, for example, let's say we miss the break, all right? So the break is, let's say we don't trade that break over there, and the break, you know, normal most of the time will be in the yellow. But here is when it's actually start telling us, you know, the longest, and as you see, it was not really a good. But all this time, you know, all this moment there is telling you just the direction of that trade, of that break over there. So that's, you know, in other words, the ADX could be considered as a trend indicator. That's, you know, it's not much on this sideways side indicator, but mainly on the trend follow indicator from there. All right, and if we're looking again, so let's see, we missed the break, so that's, you know, something that maybe here, yeah, it would be too late, but, you know, by that time that yeah, I definitely would have missed. But here is the yellow part, so that's what I mean, you know. So through all this time, you know, I don't think so this one would get it. So the first leg is not more the one, but here is when you can get it, and as soon you got turning around, there it is. As soon you got it again and again, and yeah. So that's how I see this indicator helping us into, you know, into any trade that you always gonna miss the first break. All right, and this is what sometime could take us, you know, quite some time over there. And as you see, the market retrace makes his move, but then yeah, didn't show up very clear over there. So here we have another break. So we missed the break, you know, and from that break, already here is saying us, but the next one down is telling us, and the next one down is telling us. So it's very, you know, for me, I can see that this ADX catch the golden candle strategy, because so whatever we see over there, you know, we will see that this capture those things. So this one, the break you either can trade it or just leave it alone. But when the yellow come after the break, that's where the opportunities are showing up over here. The first, even when you see those kind of bar, and now, with the other index meter, it's really fine. Last night was very good. I don't know how was your experience last night? They can come and see, what to look. For example, the US yen was one of the good ones to look at it. The Australians, a few currencies. The Euro Canadian was a good one to look, but it was right there in the pulse, that one there. So you can put it over there. So yeah, so the initial break, you can really just let it run. So to speak. But when this thing comes yellow again and comes back over there, this is where it match very, very much what I call the index meter there. So that's the next one, and there they are. Okay, so and one of the good things that every time so let's see, you don't look to trade that these you don't look to trade the breaks, you leave the break alone, but it's when the market is coming back. The market is coming back to where? To the golden touch. And there we are. So yeah, and that's when it really, you know, things are quite good. We're looking over there. And if I look here, it was a yellow at that time. There's the red one there. Okay. So yeah, so that's quite so if we just looking over there, yeah, it's very crunchy there. Here it's still in the yellow. We don't have a decided. So I'm looking all the Canadian crosses at the moment because all of them has this pullback. So right over here, we'll see possible moves. US Swiss is just untradeable, really, this currency. US yen, so that was one because that's the yellow. The market last night was over there, and the active index meter was right at last night, just to put it at that trade, which was quite good. Euro yen consolidation, so that's good. That should be in the watch list. Get a watch list always, and it says no. Here I have a nice opportunity to wait because the market is gonna break one way or another from there. It already has a bullish move, so that for me is a continuation and the bullish pattern. And that's pound yen possible today is showing a kind of strength. It's just not a nice pullbacks like that. It's just little one. Um, Possible a breakout, and the yen is weak. The pound is strong, so that could be for me one a good one to look today as the market is presenting us right over there. Australian yen. New Zealand yen is the seller's market. This one, so yes, so if we do trade that, now at the moment you see this is it did not capture that move over there, So that's all we can see. So are we possible gonna come over there and bounce back from there? That would be a good question to do. Swiss yen, we don't look at Euro Australia from there, from that break. It's been difficult. It hasn't been. So here is already run, so the only thing is, the candles were not very clear until now today. So Euro Canadian. Yeah, that's we have the breakup, so we were expecting to have some kind of support. I don't know yet. Euro New Zealand, well, there's nowhere there. Euro Pound, we got a break today. So Pound Australia, glad that it didn't touch that one there. They were not very clear really at the moment. Pound Canadian. Pound New Zealand. We got yeah, so it's just it's not going nowhere. Now that's a nice ascending triangle, but we don't have that. You see, this one was easy because it's the first retracement, and this one's supposed to go, but it didn't go. It just pulled back, come back over here. So now it's ranging, and this is what the job of this one is doing. It's just looking for those there. Yeah, so that's a sort of kind of a good way as well, quickly to look, just by doing that and look at the index meter and then make the mind from there. So gold finally wants to break down, and as you see, the break is here representing in this one. So there's the break, sort of kind yellow. So now we just need to find the moment these things will, you know, come to look from there. So that will be quite interesting. The ADX is the colors is just the 14, the inputs just a normal standard one, and then the defaults are this one and this. The only thing I did change the Dodger blue and put a number 2 just to make more stronger from there. And yeah, so that's level 20. That's there's no big deal with this one. Now, so that's gold. So yeah, we got a break now after that. Now, if we look in this in the weekly, look the yellow thing there. How good is that? Tell you the weeklies, no bad ideas. Lawrence said yesterday. Yeah, I don't tell you. Now we're gonna show. When we have this and we have um, the 4 hours dungeon channel there is impressed. Tell you, that's all I can say to you. How much time you can get. Look, if we have time to do anything, that's fine. But I tell you, this is, I'm very tempted to put the change in the work setups. Even the daily looks so noisy. Look at that. It's just pulled your hairs for me. Yeah, that's tell you is even Richard. Richard is a 4 hour strap, but yeah, let's have a look through here and then show you what I mean with that. It's ridiculous. That's what I got the 4 hours here as well. So oil, so yeah, so it's just went up now from yesterday, right over there, and as you see the break, this one here is the break of the pattern. That's the first, so you missed that break. So the second one comes, retrace, and bang, now it's going. So S&P 500 still just got to the top. I think there's a quite good take profit scenario today, isn't it? So let's put it at somewhere there. And if it breaks, that's very new. Okay. So there we are. So let's 200. And yeah, it is the yellow. So nothing more that we can do. Just come back when we have something good. And that's the good thing, So, to try to be in and out here, could be a bit exhausting, really. The Germans continue from the daily. Wow. So even here, that was the last yellow. So every time you see the yellow, the only thing you need to get is ready. The first bar there, um, you know. So that's so simple. I haven't checked this one, and same with this one. Second pullback. There it is. Okay. And there we are over here as well. Now I do have to what we can mess. Let's mess this one up. All right. Now if we're looking here. Put the weekly in this one. We didn't put that. We need the color one. Take the indicator. There. Open up. And now. All right. So let's look this one and that one. Okay. So there's the dollar. So let's look, how the dollar will react. Well, this one hasn't been um, quite active, but if we're looking from where these ones will start running, that it is. So if I come on a week like this, if I look, this retracement and look through that moment when everything is above, below, and we're looking over there, how beautiful is just that trade alone. So right over there is another weekly opportunity. Market comes here, stop us out there, never change, back again, get out over here. All right, so there we are. So right over here, the market is on there, and we have this. So that's what things actually works quite okay. And the next trade, it was actually somewhere over there, where it was around this distance. So as you see in the weekly, you won't find many, trades through all this season from here to there, which is what it did. It just went up, down, up, down. So all this time was just in the same pattern, and that it is. Maybe Helen like to trade here. There's still some pips there, but yeah. So that's what I mean. The ADX just has his direction, and maybe the following week over there it was there. Maybe that point you see, but looking how many weeks, so you are there off like a 6 weeks before you're looking for entry. But if we diversify with through all, you're always gonna have it every week opportunities like this one, don't you reckon? So you're trading completely less, even if you get there, but then the market, bring back in the yellow. Now it's changing direction, and that it is. Look, the euro, the euro hasn't really do much. Pound, maybe. So, so that's that. So you see through all this time, the ADX and the weekly says not trading, which will be, you know, on the daily we would find some beautiful trades at the end of the day. But here it says, not trade. So let's see here, you've been away, but always is gonna be something else that you trade. Example here, if we look in there, that it is. Right in the top, everything is there. And it's yeah, nothing wrong, and especially in the four, if we want to capture, just completed that the entry will be the same, so never change, but it's the trailing stop will take you right to you know to where it should go, which is quite long there. Here we are. So the hunting of this one is always when we are on the yellow. Every time the yellow is there, so we need to be looking the direction, the yellow over there. Market comes, turn around. From last week to this week, change, moves over there. Not much. So we are in the yellow zone at the moment with the weekly. So nothing more that we can really do. Not very clear. There we are. The yellow side, yellow side, yellow side. I guess when the range is more bigger than anything else, this is when you know the ADX can really you know do it. So if we say that the ADX is a continuation and turning point, so this is what is here in this moment is try to tell us. So, but it's been 4 weeks now that this one doesn't go over there. All right, so yeah, that would be the day, and so that's one tray. sorry, the yellow bar. It's very difficult, that one. There it is, one. Look at that. How horrible it is, the market there. All right, so that would be that of today. So as we say, the Australia has some momentum behind it. So Canadian is one of the groups that I'm looking now for entry. The yen is possible continuing his weakness, and we'll see. All right, so I will keep you posted every day and the other stuff that we do, and see how we continue with that. All right. So have a nice day, and we see you tomorrow morning, same time, same place, and I will continue review today, and so I can send some chats. Um, yeah, I got some trades from last week, so they keep running. So that's what I haven't find much. All right, and good luck with the other ones as well. That hopefully will trigger tonight. Okay, take care of yourself. Cheers and bye.